here at IC Collectors Convention in beautiful Franklin, Tennessee. I am joined here with the founder and creator of this beautiful event, Mr. Michael Havens. How are you doing today, Mr. Michael?
Very good, very good. Thanks for having me. Thanks for coming. You even came first.
Came first year, yes, sir, yes, sir. This year's a little bit different. Y'all have expanded out. This whole event's got like a lot of backbone on collecting. Can you talk about what the event's about? What kind of things y'all do here at the IC Collectors Convention?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a huge Star Wars vintage collector, and it's originally geared to vintage collectors, so there's lots of Star Wars vintage. I mean, I don't know if you saw, but we even have 2 rocket fets in the building, which is crazy. I don't think there's been 2 rocket fets in the same place since 1983. Yeah, that's what it was. I'm a fat guy. If I say it wrong, man, somebody will pick up on it. But it's been really good, and all these great collectors are coming, and we're also able to branch out into different things like the Jurassic Park, which is newer, or the Legos, which are newer, and stuff like that. And that happens because there's only one requirement for this whole thing. You have to be a fan of something.
Right.
And if you're a fan of something, it doesn't matter what it is. It's not our right to judge what it is. It's if you're a fan of something, this convention is for you because you come and you get to be with family. It's not some weird thing where you're just paying tons of money and throwing money out there and giving it over for parking and food. And have you eaten here?
Yeah.
It's fair deal, man. Yeah. The reason why we do that is because we want you to keep your money in your pocket because you need to buy Legos. You need to buy Velociraptor claws because they're awesome. And if you can hold on to a little bit of that childhood and remember a little bit of what it's like to be a kid, that's priceless. So that's all we're doing here. We're just trying to make a place. You know what? Somebody told me yesterday what they feel it's like is remember when you were a little kid and you used to go down and you went to your friend's house for a sleepover and you guys would go down in the basement and all the toys were in the basement and you'd all put your toys together and you'd have an awesome night. That's this. It's just a whole bunch of friends putting their toys together, and that's what makes it so special.
So it's so cool. And you've got a lot of actors you had last year, of course, William Shatner and some of the actors from The Expanse and all the other guys. What is the thing you're going to do like this year? Name some of the actors, and what do you plan on doing next year?
Yeah, this year I got more Power Rangers, stuff like that. I got a lot of Star Wars people because Star Wars is my love. So as you can see, I have signatures all over my shirt because I love them. And the Power Rangers I got because it's great for the younger generation. I mean, I'm starting to get a little bit older, and I want this to cater to every type of fan. So that's another thing. If you ever want to reach out and tell me something that's missing or something that you love or something that you'd like to bring, if you cosplay as a certain thing, if it's Pokemon, I don't know enough about it, but there's no reason it can't be here too. Just reach out, and we're always growing. That's the wonderful part of this. You never know what next year is going to bring. You just know it's going to be bigger and better. You just don't know how.
Awesome, awesome. For people that want to find out about, you also have a group on Facebook, one of the largest collecting groups on the podcast. For people who want to find out about ICCC, where do they go on the internet, and also about the convention as well?
Sure. If you want to find out about the Imperial Commissary, which is the group that spawned this all, there's also 22 subgroups for it. Yeah, it's crazy. It's totally snowballed. And a podcast. Right. You go to www.imperialcommissary.com. You just sign up there, or you don't even sign up. You just look around there. Click around, join if you want. You can join the different Facebook groups. You can write a message. You can check out past meetup pictures. Originally, we used to do little meetups near other conventions, and they've grown into this giant thing. I mean, first one, I think we had 14 people, and there's quite a few more here. But you can go check that all out there. If you want to learn about the convention, just check out www.icnashville.com. It's a very easy one, icnashville.com. It's got all the information on the convention, and also there's a Facebook group that has spawned off, which you can also find on the imperialcommissary.com. But it's for all the attendees that come to the con so they can share their stories. And it's grown these relationships, and that's what's so wonderful. If you know there's a place where you're always going to come, you could talk to people all year long and be like, hey, listen, man, next time at ICCC, I'll bring XYZ, you could bring XYZ, and we could do a big time trade. And that's the amazing thing that happens. The quality of the toys, even though they were wonderful last year and there was more vintage in this building than anywhere in the world.
Top notch too.
Thank you. Even this year, there's so much more high-end stuff because the big collectors come out for this convention. It's really, really special like that. Lots of other conventions, it's about, yes, collectibles, but usually more modern type stuff. You know, you get thousands and thousands of pops as opposed to 2 rocket-firing Boba Fetts, which is nuts.
That's awesome.
Thanks, brother.
Mr. Michael, it's always a pleasure. This is Owen. You're most welcome. This is Owen from IC Collectors Convention in beautiful Franklin, Tennessee, signing off. If you enjoy this video and would like to contribute, go to patreon.com/SciFiction, where we will be giving away a Star Wars X-Wing Starfighter Lego set when we reach 50 patrons. So make sure you're subscribed so you can join in the discussion as we continue to cover all things sci-fi and beyond. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.